Hey, just some correction I want to clarify here before I just realized I left and I had to go back to part one video and make this a correction for this for task B. I would like for you to call this exercise, call it tab menu, uppercase T, uppercase M like I have right here. Call it tab menu for me, please, and put everything inside of that. That's the first thing. I went back and I did a call out on that video part with it as well. The other piece is that what I like to do is I want to show my code for the function, for the whole function for you. So let me zoom out with it so you can see this whole code right here for me. Okay, so pause the video if you need to at this time, and I want to leave this with this function right here. So if you're doing this code and it's not working, take a good look at this. This is how your function should be. Is between the script code to the script code right here with it, and this is at the bottom. So let me recap on this right here with it. So there's three parts of this code. The first part is your HTML. Your HTML falls between your body tag. Here's your beginning of your body tag, closing your body tag. And this is what we've done is we put in three buttons on the top with it. It goes from here to here with it. And some of these, if you need to pause, this is the first part. I'm just going to let you pause the video, read it word for word. Some of these classes and the tab link and the tab content, some of these are at the bottom here, all right, in the JavaScript. The second part we went up is we put in the CSS, the internal CSS, and that's a style tag between your head tag with it. Here's my head tag, and I gave it an element definition of the body, the class tab button, and the class tab button active with it as well. And then there's the tab content. Pause the video if you need to look at this one more time with it, and scroll up. This is what it looks like at the top. You need to pause now. This is the CSS. Here's the rest of the CSS with it. So let me just zoom out so you get the rest of this. Here's the whole thing about the CSS with it. All right. The second part we went in is that the third part. I'm sorry. We went in and we wrote the JavaScript on it. It's this part from line 64 to all the way down to line 83. And I broke it down to two parts with it as well. So here's the first part and here's the second part. And the second part displays the whole block and actually reverts back to the default section with it as well. Again, a lot of these are a little bit more complicated functions that I don't expect you to know right now, but take my word for it. So once you have this, and if I ran this this file right here, I need to actually rename it to call it what's the file name I should call it? Tab menu, right? Right. So that's the tab menu with it. That's what I need to have you call that. It's the tab menu with it. That is a correction that I should have done at the start from video one, part one to it as well. So make sure you have these corrections for it. I apologize for some of this because I was getting ahead of myself and then I was talking about the logo with this. So this is what your tab is supposed to look like. Is this? When I click on it, it shows me the content of the body. Each one of these sections, pairs, header, and this is the paragraph tag. This is the content of that with it. So that's what it looks like with it. And then when you do a refresh, it just hides everything with it as well. And that's what the second function of the JavaScript allows you to do with it. So this little function here is when you first come in, it actually hides everything with it as well. So you know, that's what's supposed to happen. All right. Sorry for the syntax, but all right. Thanks.